Hello and welcome to Life Writing with CJ. Joining me for this matter segment is Dr. Dianah Lake, the founder of Dr. Di Fit Life. How's it going, Dr. Di?
Excellent, excellent. So glad to be here, Chris.
I'm glad I finally got you here with me. But with that, I'm going to take advantage of all of your time and jump right into it, okay?
Yes, yes, yes.
So, first and foremost, Dr. Di, who are you? Like, give us a little bit about you.
Hi, everybody. I am Dr. Dianah Lake. I am an emergency medicine physician, a fitness and weight loss coach, and a menopause wellness expert. I'm also a mom, special needs mom to two beautiful boys, and I help women like you go from feeling drained, exhausted, and overwhelmed and overweight to fit, fierce, and fabulous. That's who I am.
Ah, I,
Stay
I,
ready.
I got it. I got to do one of these right now. That was hell. You got me motivated just now. To be honest,
I'm excited about what I do, and I love seeing the women that I work with thrive. So that's what this is. That's the energy you're getting right now.
no, absolutely. And the beauty of it too. I want to go ahead and say this. I know I just ran it across the bar there. I typically observe two major topics per month. This month, as most people already know, I'm observing National Black Business Month,
Yes.
business, and National Wellness Month. So I'm like, to have a person like Dr. Dion, and I can kill a couple birds with one stone.
Yes. Win
Let's
win.
go. Let's do it. So, Dr. Di, how did your fitness journey begin?
Great question. And this, I think a lot of the women who are listening, and men too, will resonate with this. So, my fitness journey started back in 2012. So, we're on what, 11 years at this point, right? I am a physician. I know the benefits of fitness, I know the benefits of health and wellness, but knowing doesn't mean you do it, does it? Right. So for me, I had the knowledge, I knew what to do, like so many of us do. We know what to do, but the implementation wasn't happening. Yes. Can you relate to that? So back in 2012, I was going through a divorce. I had just lost my dad to complications of diabetes. And my youngest son was diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder and ADHD, all like within a year and a half. When you say emotional low, that was the lowest point for me. Like everything was just coming down. And I needed to pivot, right? I needed to do something differently because I knew my life at that moment wasn't working, right? And so one of my girlfriends, actually we're still friends now. We're in a mom group together, and she came to visit me, and she saw I was just looking a mess, right? Emotionally a mess. And she said, "Hey, let's go for a run." Never run a day in my life. I was like, "Girl, what you talking about?" I do not run. She was like, let's just go, and just get some of that angst out, right?
Right.
So I'm like, the only time you gonna catch me running is when I'm catching a bus or an animal's coming behind me. Right. I was like, all right, fine, let's go. At that point, I hadn't, I was open to anything, right? So I go for this run. It was more like a walk, run. And then she convinced me to do our kids, the elementary school, 5K,
Uh,
because my older son was in the elementary school.
okay.
And she was like, "Oh, they're going to have a 5K. Let's get ready for that. Train." That was audacious to me. Now I'm doing like, 10Ks, 10 miles. Like, I was like, whoop, okay. So we go out there and we do this run. And I'm telling you, Chris, the exhilaration.
Mm.
Oh my God. I came back from that high, that natural high. They call it a runner's high, right? That
Yep.
natural endorphins, just natural happy hormones that your body releases when you exercise. I was like, oh my goodness, when do we go again? That it for me. I wanted that. It was like an addiction, like immediately. For those of you who don't know, you have the, okay, I'm going to get geeky for a minute, right?
Yes.
I'm a
Please.
doctor, I'm a
Yes.
geek, right? You've got that brain reward system where dopamine gets released in your brain. Dopamine is your happy hormone, right? It's the hormone that says, ooh, I like that. Give me more, give me more, give me more, right? But that same dopamine can be released for other addictions like sugar, sweets, right? Drugs, pornography, right? Whatever, gambling. That's the same dopamine your brain is releasing. So when you exercise, dopamine is getting released. Endorphins are getting released. You feel good, right? And that's what was happening for me. And I knew exactly what it was, but I had no idea that was going to be the conduit for me. So once I got into that feeling, I wanted it more. I was like, I want that. I don't want this other feeling I'm feeling right now. I want that feel good feeling. And the exercise brought it for me. And that's how it started. And I just wanted that. I wanted not to feel sad. I wanted not to be pissed off. All right. I wanted something to make me feel good. And the conduit for me was movement. And I have never stopped. Since 2012, I just went on. I did bodybuilding competition. Like, you know me, I'm a high achiever. I don't do anything halfway. I'm in it. Oh, we going to the top. Right?
Yes. I'll just say yes. Yes.
So I was like, look, what's next? What's next? What's the next thing I need to do? Let's go.
That's great.
And then that's how I got into fitness, and other people saw the transformation in me and were curious about what I'm doing. And so then I went and I did, coaching, training, and all those things to become a fitness and weight loss coach.
Well, see, I'm going to segue right there. Dr. Di Fit Life. Now you've gone through all of that. Now you're running this amazing program, business. I mean, all of these titles, right? But tell us more about that entity in and of itself.
So I run a fitness coaching program for high achieving women like myself. And the reason I chose that, because I know there are going to be people that say, well, why is it only for high achieving women? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
it. The thing is this. The women I work with are extraordinary. They're physicians, they're attorneys, they're entrepreneurs, some of them are homemakers.
Okay.
Right? So let's not get it confused. Just because I say high achieving women doesn't mean you have to be working somewhere. If you're at home raising 3 kids, 4 kids, it takes skill to do that. You are a boss, right? Whether you want to call yourself that or not, you are. So the women I work with are women who are thriving in pretty much a lot of areas in their lives, in their businesses, in their work, in their homes, and building, corporations and things like that. However, they are struggling with their body image. They're struggling with the body they're in. They're struggling with getting their movements in. They're struggling with what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat. Right? They're struggling with emotional eating, stress eating. They're struggling with menopausal symptoms. I'm 48, right? I'm perimenopausal. You would not know with me sitting here looking all fabulous and carrying on and all this, right? But there is a reason that I feel amazing, right? And so I want to work with those women who are doing extraordinary things in the world, literally giving service to other people and saving lives and, doing all these things in the courtroom, in the boardroom, and all those C-suite women. That is my jam, right? Because they are doing so well in all those other areas, but their self-care is lacking. Their wellness is lacking. Their fitness is lacking, right? The crazy thing is, especially the physicians, we know the stuff, but knowing isn't implementing, is it? Right? You can know things. There's all these things on YouTube, Instagram telling you what to do. You know more than enough. But when you don't have someone to walk you across that bridge, when you don't have someone to show you, that's what coaching did for me. emotional intelligence coaching, fitness coaching, all those things that led me to do what I'm doing now. It gave me a straight road from point A to point B. It took all the pitfalls out of it. When
Right.
someone's done all the work and they're saying, just do this, and you trust them and you listen, you get there faster.
Yeah.
It's a no brainer.
No
Why you
brainer.
want to be doing it up and down, going through the pitfalls? Somebody's telling you, yo, just do this right here.
Yo, that's right. That's it. That is
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
I
So it's
told you
a
before,
choice.
right? You're getting me all amped up and revved up over here. I'm really trying to compose myself.
To
Was
be
that?
doing something I enjoy, to
Yes.
be giving this gift I have of being inspiring and motivational to women who are already amazing.
Yep.
And now this piece of their life that they've been struggling with. Literally, I had one of my clients who lost 50 pounds. She said, I've been struggling with this weight for 20 years.
Wow.
Okay. 20 years. She's a surgeon. 20 years. She's been like battling with this. Finally, over a couple of years,
Okay.
slowly, gradually lost 50 pounds in probably like a year and maybe like 7, 8 months, right?
Wow. So now
Naturally.
I know you have a lot of stories of gratification, success stories, all that. Is that the highlight of thus far? Is there another one that really stands out?
Yes, there's another one that stands out. Physician woman. She lives in Guatemala.
Uh huh.
And that's the other thing. My program, I had a client, I was about to say a patient. I have a fitness client who's an ER doctor like me living in Guam, right? So you can be anywhere in the world and you can be in this program because it's a virtual program. I teach the live workouts virtually, everything we do from home, right? That's what it's that's what makes it people consistent with it, because you don't have to get dressed and go to the gym and do all those things, right? I can support you from anywhere in the world, right? But the story that stands out to me, um Dr. Angelina, she came to me because she had newly been diagnosed with diabetes as a physician, right? Newly diagnosed with diabetes. She was freaking out. And her A1C, her hemoglobin A1C, is the blood test to do to check how well your blood glucose is controlled, right? After she did 5 months with me, she went down over 20 pounds. She went back to her endocrinologist, who's the specialist that deals with, diabetes, and that A1C number significantly dropped, right? And that when she came back on one of our Zoom calls, one of our coaching calls together, she started crying. I started crying. Oh my God, it was a hot mess. I'm like, girl, she's crying. She's like, I don't even know what to say. She was like, it's
Wow.
oh, another part, her hubby took her to get lingerie.
Oh.
We need to put that in there. He was like, ooh, your booty.
Right. Oh. I'm a complete transformation.
He noticed and he was like, we got to go get you some lingerie. I was like, yes,
I
get it.
now 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 having the effect on
Look at you trying to keep yourself
a
together. I'm
marriage
messing with you.
itself. I am now. I'm telling you.
I'm having a blast.
But that's it, Dr. Di. Like you said it 2 or 3 times. Being able to do something that you're passionate about and helping people on this level of time and getting compensated for it. Okay. Yep. So
Yes.
let's not leave that out.
There's a Japanese term for that. That's your ikigai,
Oh,
right?
I've heard of that, and I've also heard of that phrase actually from you.
Really?
Yes.
That is your ikigai, right? Ikigai. It's when you find something that you do well, you're passionate about, you're giving service to the world, and you're being well compensated for it.
Boy, boy, boy. Mm,
I'm
mm,
on fire.
mm.
Come on. What you
I,
got?
so I have to know. I have to know what's next.
The fitness coaching program is ongoing. People can join that.
Uh-huh.
And the membership, I have a fitness membership that I'm creating that's launching this month,
Okay.
which is a self-paced, program where you can listen to my teaching modules and you get coaching with me once a month, but it's not the full coaching program. So I'm giving
Got it.
people options.
And by the way, I'm going to make sure I have all of that in the write up.
Yeah, so at Dr. Di Fit Life is my IG. The public fitness page is Dr. Di Fitness, DRDI, and then fitness,
Uh-huh.
FITNESS. And then the fitness accountability group for professional women is called Professional Women Getting Fit. And that's
And
a Facebook group.
you said what is it again? Accountability. Say that. Repeat that.
I run a free private fitness accountability Facebook group. So the fitness accountability is about 3,000 plus women in there. And
Oh,
we support each other
okay.
with self-care, any challenges they have, we, keep them motivated. And I do free workshops in there. I do tips, workouts and things like that. So it's called Professional Women Getting Fit. So if you are a professional woman, physicians, dentists, lawyers, engineers, school administrators, teachers, moms, right? If
Yes.
you're looking to get fit, that is the group you want to be in. Professional Women Getting Fit with Dr. Jack.
Boy, boy, boy. Dr. Di, I, I I can't thank you enough for joining me. This has been,
Thanks for the invite. Oh my God, this is the highlight of my day.
but well, I plan to have several more because you're going to have to come back on here with me.
I
Ah,
will be honored to come back, Chris.
I love it. I love it. And to the audience, thank you guys for your continued support of Life Writing with CJ, where information is shared in hopes to help you live the life you desire. Take care out there.